Okay, let's see if we can make this look good. $400. Alright, let's see what we've got. We've got here your convenience, everyday saver account, Bank of Sydney. In other words, it's another micro bank thing. I've got one of these, used one of these before. Micro banks, like really small banks. I'm trying to see which way we're going to do it. But basically, yeah, they're only a small eeny weeny little bank. I don't, even though however much I hate the big banks and their attitude, because they're so big, they are virtually impervious to going bankrupt, whereas a small little bank like this could easily go bankrupt due to its, and then if it goes bankrupt and you've got a home loan, you're in deep shit. So I'd rather you take out a loan with one of the big four, however greedy and piggish they are. I wish things could be a lot fairer. I wish the people running the banks could be kind citizens who care about their customers, not treat their customers as just a revenue stream. That looks interesting. I think we just got to enlarge it a bit along the horizontal. We have to use this as a master. We're going to make this a bit lighter as well before we can make it a master copy. But yeah, it's like this stupid user interface. It's another thing. The photocopier industry is a huge for-profit concern. We don't need the contrast up, but basically they couldn't give a flying fuck about the customers any more than their fucking love of money. They just love their money and that's it. Photocopier industry is full of crooks and dickheads and assholes. I have no respect for the photocopier industry. Yeah. Let's see how we go with this. Yeah, that looks better. That looks a lot better now. We can use that as our master copy. But that's an interesting picture of someone using a ATM. Not an ATM, a point of sale device. I wonder how big we're going to make this. We're going to go horizontally, vertically. We're going to make it going, fuck, I hate that. And the horizontal is going to be 130. I think 130 might be too much, to be honest. We'll soon find out. But yeah, the micro banks just don't have the buying power that the big banks have, unfortunately. They just don't have the same stability, and stability is important. It's just a shame that we are railroaded into using the big banks that, but what can you do? You got to have someone, everyone needs a bank account these days. You can't just shove it under your mattress, however much you'd like to. But yeah, you can't stick it under your mattress anymore. It's not safe to do so anyway. If the house catches fire or something else happens, or if you're robbed. I mean, seriously. We're still... I wonder what happened there with this. We didn't enlarge it enough. I think because I put it... whatever. Trying to work out how I did that wrong. going to just quickly play with the buttons. I think I made it. Oh, it's this side. We're going to have to make it bigger because it's a lot. Just going to slide that up a bit. Going to need to make that bigger. So we're just going to have to enlarge that further. Oh, I got it wrong, folks. X was meant to be 130. Y was meant to be 104. So this was meant to be 130. This was meant to be 104. Gotcha. That should fix it. Sometimes it's easy to make errors like this. It's extremely easy, folks. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, that looks better. It's a little bit too big. I was hoping... That's a lot. Wondering where the centre of this job is going to be. Going to make it there. So let's see how we go with this. But yeah, it's a micro bank, and I just don't have any faith in the, because they're just too small. And I just don't. I know it's terrible that the big four banks rule everything when it comes to bankiness, but basically they've made it like that, unfortunately. And I just got a feeling a micro bank such as this could just go under just like that. Be good if the big banks could be kind to their customers, not rip them off. But, you know, what can we do? It's like everything in this world. There's just no solutions to a lot of problems in this world. I can't see the solutions. I can see solutions to some problems, but currently I know for a fact there are no solutions. As we watch on in horror, as the big rich people take over the world and destroy the planet. It's not fair, but what can we do, folks? Somehow karma has got to come and bite these big bankers on the bum. I don't know where and when it's going to happen, or if it's going to happen, but you got to believe in something, folks. You have to believe in something bigger than this world, bigger than the people, something that the banks can't defeat, because they've got all the money and the power and the prestige and the shit. So let's see if we can line these little dots up. So I'll just show that there. Yeah, anyway, we've made something quite boring into something quite interesting. I think now we can call this demo quits.